Good evening and welcome to Gaming with Two Eyes, the eye-tracking gaming video series. Tonight we're going to be looking at Hearthstone, which is the new beta from Blizzard. This is a collectible card game. It reminds me an awful lot of their actual physical collectible card game that I spent a whole lot of money on many years ago. But with this one, you just don't have to spend that much money, and you also don't have to really know what the rules are or anything, because it's a computer game. And it feeds up all the rules for you. So I've run through the practice games to see what the controls are like and just to get used to them.
You asked for it.
So my control setup today is actually different from what I've been using for most of the last week. I'm not using the joystick at all. Just to demonstrate how friendly this game is, I'm just using eye tracking. Now I changed my eye tracking profile just a little bit so that I have so this is new code that I added. I have a slow mode where the thing moves quickly until I get within, like if there's a big change, it moves very quickly, and then I have sort of a slow zone. Not a dead zone, but a slow zone where if the new eye point is less than 100 pixels away, then I don't go very fast. I have a very damped response, which makes it really easy to select these little cards from the bottom of the screen here. So what I like about Hearthstone is that all of your click targets are very big, they're very responsive, everything has a highlight to tell you that you've moused over it, like the cards, they pop out of your hand at the bottom. Everything else has a big green glow around it when you mouse over it. Everything, absolutely everything animates when you've clicked on it. I think there's one point in this game, this particular match, where I'm using the joystick to cycle between the like 8 or 9 cards that I have at the bottom. And that's me cheating one tiny bit, but I've played multiple matches without having to use it at all. I actually went through pretty much all of my half-dozen training matches with that. So, what can you say about card games? You know, they're all Magic the Gathering. If you played Magic the Gathering 20 friggin' years ago, then you've played this. This is just a WoW-themed one. We've got our red cards like Fireball, where we do direct damage to the other guy. We've got our minions that we summon. They can't attack the first time they're out unless they have a special ability, blah blah blah. So basically the game is just, it's Magic, but it's great. It's a lot of fun. It seems so far to me like a lot less of the fiddly BS that you get from other games, from other card games, and it's just sort of straightforward, like, yeah, bring the guys out, attack the guy. And then they gradually introduce you into more subtle effects with the cards, and that classic Blizzard, perfectly curved learning curve sort of way. So you can see here, I'm able to mouse. I mean, you can see where I'm looking. I'm able to mouse around. I'm able to pick my cards, drag them out onto the field. The only thing that I'm doing with my hands at all is clicking. But everything, even the turn. The end turn button are just nice big targets. So you're gonna see me lose here. If you know this game at all, you can see those big 4/5 and 4/4 minions stomping out, and I'm gonna lose in this. I'm not proud. This is actually my first loss playing this game, so it sort of came at a good time. And what else can I really say? The whole interface of the game is quite responsive. Mouse control works even in full screen. Blizzard's doing the right thing. I've actually hit a lot of games in Steam in the last couple of days, well, over the weekend really, where they were not doing the right thing for mouse input, and so the eye tracker wasn't able to control them. I even talked to one of the developers of them because, just like everyone else, most of my games in Steam these days are early access. And he had no idea how to even start debugging it, so I just gave him some hints and tips, and I showed him what the APIs were. I looked at the library, the open source library he was using for input, and just found out what sort of things it did and what you could do better. Oh yeah, here's where I die. It's Stealth Rocketeer getting me to -4 health. Just brutal. So the whole interface is very friendly. There are very few small click targets. The smallest one you'll ever see is this back button here, which was not actually that tough to see. You can see that I got it first time. We're going to go into the My Collection. So when you're building decks, you've got these, but you're always dealing with big cards. These little tabs at the top, and the back button on the bottom here, these little crafting mode buttons. And that's as small as it gets. And I've been able to reliably hit all of those. The only time I resorted to using the joystick in this particular video was when I had 9 cards and I had to sift through them. So the game's free. If you want to throw money at Blizzard, because Blizzard's so poor, they need money, then you could go and buy cards. These packs are mostly useless. I'm going to click buy here and then yeah, I'm going to edit this out so you don't get to see my credit card number. Thanks for watching.